first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Hall of Famer Ty Law coming up from the secondary to make the tackle. Throwing is Manning on third down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Here's Manning to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Yes. Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense, let's go. Hey, Mike, big ripper.
Now Manning. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Seventh play coming now on this opening drive. This is third and goal.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, Charlie. Go.
Check that one, Mike 52, right?
On the ball. Hit it.
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. Here as he's taken down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Watch 10, watch 10.
On first down, Watson. He's got it complete to Clark. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
You got it. You got it. You got it. A 3-yard
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. 19. Hey,
you gotta get moving, man. Go. You gotta get that.
Watson off play action. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. Texans football to start quarter 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Watch the twitch. Trump. 36. Hey,
Off of play action, it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Shift.
Look at me. Zipper.
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go.
Block 52.
Yep. Ready.
From midfield, here's Manning. Looking deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Check. 24. Check. Out.
25. 29.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to fire this thing deep right side, and that's caught inside the 30. 33 yards that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. They find some open field here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't.
Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. To throw is Manning. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. And you think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along the way, maybe more in seeding than in actual teams, because when you're looking at who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4-4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4-5. The way team.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on second and long. Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
He's got daylight. Touchdown, Houston.